If you buy or pay for a product or service and you don't receive said product or service, then you're due a refund. If I walk into a shop and I pay for a kettle and then I walk out of the shop and I have neither the kettle nor my money, then I go back in the shop and I say, you haven't given me my kettle. And if you can't give me my kettle, give me my money back. It's that simple. It's that cut and dry. When you pay a service charge can include lots of things, including the upkeep of your building. But say you're not receiving that, and we know that people aren't receiving the service that they're paying for, because you just need to look at Housing Ombudsman. You just need to look at the reports for your own landlord and find out, well, we're clearly overcharging some people here. So where's the mechanism in place for you to get your money back? Some sort of clawback. Claw back that money that you have paid for a service that you've not received. Where is the simple tool? Why aren't landlords themselves looking at their complaints and going, oh, you know what? We didn't provide Mr. Smith with that door in time. We didn't fix that like we said we would. We haven't done that much grounds maintenance. Perhaps there's a refund. Now, when I've pushed back to my own landlord, a landlord that has been paid over 80 million in the last 3 years in housing benefit alone, which went towards rent and service charge, and none of the councils were checking that these service had been delivered, residents are complaining that it isn't. What's the mechanism in place that enables residents to get their money back? Now, I did it. I had to go through the whole Section 20 and ask for receipts and bills, and we still haven't got it, and we're still going through that. And they went, oh, we've overcharged you there. We got that one wrong. Oh, that should have come off last year because we charged you for it. You know, we just duplicated that charge. And we know that so many of these charges are just, well, it was on last year's spreadsheet, so I've copied it onto this spreadsheet. And we know there's no real fact checking because it's not in anyone's interest to really dig deep into these figures. Apart from you and I as paying residents who pay our service charge. What's the mechanism in place? Why is it so hard? If we're building trust and we want to have trust between all of us, which we need, by the way, this isn't some nice thing to have, we absolutely have to rebuild trust. Why are we making it so hard? Why isn't there a mechanism in place where the landlord says, we overcharged you for that, here's your refund? Why do people have to chase it themselves? Food for thought. Have a great day. Thank you very much indeed.